Thank you for purchasing the Stability Chair from Merrithew Health and Fitness. This video will guide you through the product assembly, but please consult your Stability Chair owner's manual for more detailed instructions, information, and parts identification. We advise you to review the equipment and maintenance schedule in your owner's manual for a daily, weekly, and monthly checklist that will keep your equipment in tip-top shape. If you discover any missing parts or need further assistance along the way, call 416-482-4050, extension 264, or email us at customercare@merrithew.com. Before we begin, remove all parts from their package and place them in a cleared area in front of you. In addition to the tools provided, you'll need pliers or an adjustable wrench and a hammer. Before you start, one important instruction. Please do not tighten any of the bolts or screws during the assembly of your Stability Chair until you are instructed to do so. Let's get started. Place the complete horizontal frame on the floor. This is the piece with the pedals attached. Unfold the frame and attach the wooden sides onto each side of the frame, ensuring that the logos are facing outward. Use 1/4 inch by 2 inch carriage bolts and nuts to secure the wooden sides, but don't fully tighten the bolts yet. Fold the pedal back on the frame. Next, slide the vertical frame between the 2 wooden sides at the back, making sure the wheels face to the outside. Match the 3 holes on each of the wooden sides with those on the vertical frame and attach them loosely with 6 1/4 inch by 2 inch carriage bolts and nuts. Remember, don't tighten the bolts yet. Attach the middle support between the 2 wooden sides at the front using 2 1/4 inch by 1.5 inch hex bolts with washers on the outside. Ensure the holes for the chair seat support are facing up. Now lift the pedal to access the horizontal frame and fasten the bottom end of the chair handle receptacles to the wooden sides and the horizontal frame using 2 1/4 inch by 2.25 inch hex bolts and nuts with washers on the outside only. Check that the 3-prong knob at the top is facing away from the pedals. Attach the top end of the chair handle receptacles to the wooden sides using 2 1/4 inch by 1.5 inch hex bolts and nuts with washers on both sides. Next, place the chair seat on top, aligning the edges of the seat with the wooden sides. From the underside, attach the seat to the frame using 4 1/4 inch by 2 inch hex bolts with washers. You can now tighten all of the hardware. Gently tap all carriage bolts from the outside to set them into the wood, then tighten the nuts on the inside. Now assemble the chair handles and chrome extensions using 2 3/8 inch by 3/4 inch hex bolts with washers and tighten. Loosen the 3-prong knob on the chair handle receptacle, unscrew and pull out the pop-up pin, and insert the chair handle fully into the receptacle. Ensure that the bolt head faces out so it doesn't damage the vinyl of the chair seat, and that the handle faces toward the pedal. Release the pop-up pin, ensuring that it sits completely in one of the holes, and tighten the 3-prong knob to secure the handle in the receptacle. To adjust the handles, loosen the 3-prong knob, pull out the pop-up pin, and position the handle at the desired height. Release the pop-up pin, ensuring that it sits completely into one of the holes, and tighten the 3-prong knob. Make sure that both handles are set at the same height. Now attach the springs. To do this, hook them to the pedal first, then to the corresponding eye hook on the vertical frame at the back. The heavy chair springs with the red marking should always be attached to the inner eye hooks, and the light chair springs with the blue marking should be attached to the outer eye hooks. During regular use, change the spring tension by unhooking the spring from the vertical frame only. The springs should remain attached to the pedals at all times. To move the stability chair, grasp the handles and tilt the side with the wheels towards you. We hope you enjoy your new stability chair. Please be sure to review your owner's manual for use and safety instructions. For further information or assembly support, please contact our customer service team or visit our customer care area at merrithew.com.